Whew. It's been a long time. YouTube. I know I've said that a million times on several different videos, but either way, it's true this time. It's true every time. And now I'm saying it on a Forza Motorsport video. This game, first of all, I'm a huge fan of the series. I've always been a racing fan. Need for Speed maybe is the first video game I ever played. I had a racing wheel when I was like 10 years old. And I just love racing. Here you see my beautiful C8 Corvette with the Yay livery. Personal design by yours truly. And we're gonna see this car flying around a track in some real close racing. The race was great. Qualifying was great. I knew it was going to be a crazy race just from looking at the qualifying times. So that's where we're going to start today, with qualifying. So we're going to skip around a bit in the video. We're only going to show one qualifying lap. This is the end of my second qualifying lap. I did not set a time in the first lap. The time I set in the second lap was third. I qualified third with my second time. So now I'm trying on my last qualifying lap to beat that. Try to gain a position or two. Hopefully two. So you can see here, in trying to like cut my time down a little bit, I'm kind of avoiding the curbs because I was, during practice, I was finding that I was just losing traction. I was losing grip as I was going around certain curbs, and like, you know, the cars coming up off balance with two tires on the curb and two tires on the tarmac. So you'll see me in this qualifying run occasionally avoiding the curbs, which I don't usually do. I usually am all over the curbs, but I was losing traction here. So we can already see here, the top three qualifying times are all within like 0.8 seconds of each other, which is pretty dang close. I've seen closer, but this is pretty close here. Coming around the last curve, Naked Wombat posts their last qualifying lap, which moves them into first. Crossing the finish line, I post my last qualifying lap, which moves me into second by 0.002 seconds. That is the closest margin I've ever seen. So we're going into this race. I'm doing a medium pit strategy. So basically everybody has to pit in this race. I'm choosing to start the race on medium tires, pit for more medium tires, slightly over halfway through the race. This will be important later. But we're starting off basically every single race on Forza Motorsport is like fingers crossed for the first turn. Who knows what's going to happen? So I took that first turn a bit wide, as I usually do on Forza, just to try to avoid any errant drivers FZA Photo. I've raced this person many times. Wasn't surprised to see him leading here. And for this first lap, basically it's just my mission here was to survive the first lap on like FZA Photo just did. Forza Photo, I don't know if that's what that's supposed to mean. But my mission was to stay on the track. Don't let anyone push you off the track. Don't make any stupid mistakes that lead you off the track. And stay relatively high in the positions in the leaderboard. I got blessed with a tire in the sand from Archival Arc 27, and you know, hopefully I can hold on to this lead for a while, coming around the last turn to end the first lap. And it is still quite tight. Top three all within 0.7 seconds of each other. I've got Naked Wombat in my slipstream. So 0.2 seconds away. We're both driving the same car, but he's in my slipstream, so he's got a speed advantage there. And basically I'm just trying to hold on to this lead. Hold on to the lead. Drive clean. Drive fast. Don't make any mistakes that will cost you a position. Now, I'll just tell you right now, that didn't happen. I did not hold on to the lead the whole time. But that's what makes it a good race. It would be more... I have plenty of footage of me, like, leading tons of laps and all that, but that's kind of boring. This race was excellent. Not just because it was a fight for the lead, but also, you know, just exciting driving. Everything you can expect from a race in Forza happened. We had off tracks, we had ramming, we had lead changes, penalties, all that. So here we are, nearing the end of lap 2. Naked Wombat has dropped back to 1 second behind. Now it's Lost Gamer in the Ford GT behind me. And this, I'm gonna have a lot of issues with these Ford GTs this race. One from Lost Gamer and the other from Archival Arc. But we're doing well so far, doing well. I've opened up a 0.8 second lead, which very quickly became a 0.5 second lead. I don't know what it is about these Ford GTs. They've got they're really well balanced cars, and here I am making my error. Just off track. And here comes Naked Wombat. Coming to steal first place away from me. Hold on, I got a phone call. So now the race has become chase down first place. Not terribly easy to do in a really fast lobby where even driving your best, you aren't running the fastest lap, or you didn't run the fastest lap in qualifying. And there are seemingly others on the course who who can run just as fast of a lap as you. So I did manage to retake the lead here, running a kind of janky racing line around that last turn. But it was a good battle. I just told Lost Gamer good race for that battle we just fought at the end of lap 3. But here he goes flying ahead of me. There are times in the race where I just like give up a position because I don't want to fight. And I do think that that's better sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta let them have it, because if you fight over it, you're both gonna lose time. Which we can see here. Naked Wombat is at 1.2 seconds behind, and Darian is right on them, 1.3 seconds behind. I'm kind of letting Lost Gamer get away from me here. And so I need to just like focus, run some fast laps, catch back up to him so that he doesn't get away. I need him to feel the pressure, see me in your rear view, and make a mistake. Didn't take the best line around that corner. Okay line through that one. And it gained me 0.3 seconds. Now it's really unfortunate because I took a not great line around that corner. He also took a bad line. I ended up gaining a tenth of a second on him. I maybe could have overtaken him if I just ran a better line through that last corner. But here we are. All right, so this is, we're halfway through the race here. I haven't pitted yet. My mediums, my tires are like low. I'm about to be sliding all over the track if I don't pit now, or on this lap. So, as I said at the beginning of the race, my plan was to run medium, pit, to get back on medium. I don't think that's what everyone else did in this race. I do think that Lost Gamer, off track by a lot. See, his tires, if his tires had been new, easily would have made that turn. But everyone's tires are pretty bad now, so you can't turn in as much as you would want, and thus the off track. And that was a bad mistake. Like he's probably out the race now. Like I can't imagine him coming back. I don't remember where he finished, but I can't imagine him coming back from that. Okay, Naked Wombat. Nice respectful challenge there. No contact. He conceded the position to me. Going around this last turn, I still have the lead. So I'm gonna pit now. But Naked Wombat does not pit. He actually hit me up after the race was over just to say good race, but I should have asked him if he started out on hard tires. Did he go hard tires to soft tires? Because if so, that might be a strategy to try the next time this race comes up in the weekly rotation. For now, we're on brand new mediums. Darian, I was ahead of Darian before. Now he's ahead of me, so I feel like he didn't pit. But I guess maybe he pitted at the end of lap 4 instead of the end of lap 5. I chose to pit at the end of lap 5 because I wanted to end the race on good tires. If I had pitted at the end of lap 4, I would be running like struggling tires for the last lap, and I never want to be on bad tires for the last lap, just in case there's any like battles or anything to determine my finishing position. But I would expect that if Darian hadn't pitted at all, I would be catching him a lot faster right now. So I guess he probably just pitted 1 lap before me. But speaking of pitting, I was leading going into the pits at the end of lap 5. Now I'm in 5th place. 5th. So I have a lot of ground to make up. And that just shows you how close this race was. I pitted and lost. As the leader, I pitted and lost 4 positions. I just regained 1 from somebody who I just passed in the pits, but I was in the pits for like, what, maybe 15, 20 seconds and lost several positions. I do expect to regain those positions, but we're running out of time in the race. So I gotta catch these guys in front of me ASAP, immediately. First up, Benzie 58. And this was just unfair. I mean, I really just made him look pretty bad with this one. That was like, bro, get out the way. You're no match, and you're in your Viper. I gave him all that space. I'm already a second ahead. So now we're up in 3rd. Darian is our next target. 3 seconds ahead. I have to make up 3 seconds worth of time in 2 laps. Meanwhile, Archival Arc is back, right behind me, 1.4 seconds behind. And that's not a good sign. I'm 3 seconds behind second place, 1 second ahead of 4th place. I mean, Archival Arc is like almost in my slipstream at this point. All right, Naked Wombat just pitted. The former leader started in pole position, just came out of the pits 4 seconds behind me. So, I mean, he had to have gone from hard tires onto soft tires. And that's the only explanation for how he could catch up from 4.5 seconds behind me to where he finished in the end on these soft tires. So we got really lucky here. We got really, really lucky. Darian went off track. So I guess, yeah, Darian probably pitted 1 lap before me. Now his tires are starting to go, which is why he just went into the sand. And is having such trouble maintaining his lead. So we're catching Darian. Archival Arc has officially caught me. He is 0.4 seconds behind, well within slipstream. 0.3 seconds. So now I gotta start driving like I actually want to win this race. And it is getting really close. Darian, 2 seconds ahead. So we're gaining on him. But can I gain 2 seconds in one lap? Even on one lap newer tires, can I do 2 seconds in one lap? That's the question. It looks like I can. I mean, he took this turn like very, very poorly. 0.4 seconds in one turn. That's a bad sector. 1 second behind last lap. Just went off track. This is a crazy penalty. 0.3 seconds for that? Are you kidding me? But hey, it is what it is. We're right on his bumper. At this rate, if I want to win this race, I need to be a whole second ahead of him. Because of my penalties. I don't know if that's going to happen. And here we go. To complicate things even more, Archival Arc flies out of nowhere, bumping me left and right. Dive bombs in front of me, still hitting me. Now he's hitting Darian. He's just being a menace. I don't know what that was, but now I get into the lead last turn, and it's just mayhem. It's just mayhem. Like I said, everything you can expect from a race on Forza happened in this race. Bumps to determine grid position on the very last lap. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, I mean, I feel like that was a great race. Great race. Oh, I didn't think it was just going to disappear like that. But anyway, great race. Exchanged some info with Naked Wombat after the race. I have to say, Naked Wombat ran very clean. Very, very clean. He started in pole position. Was not leading the whole race, but he wasn't like flying around the track, bumping everybody into the grass and the sand and all that just to regain his position. Ran his strategy, and it worked out for him in the end. And I would say that I ran a pretty clean race too. I may have to try out the hard to soft tire combo the next time we get Mugello in the weekly race hopper. But we can't even do this race anymore this week. We got a whole new lineup, so we'll have to wait to try that out. But hey, if you like that, give me a like, give me a subscribe, send me a friend request if you want. I know I'm always referring to myself as Trackstar 3000, but if you want to add me on Xbox Live, it's Trackstar, TRAKSTR 300,000. 300,000. Yeah, I know. I'm in an ownership dispute with someone over Trackstar 3000 somehow. I don't know. But we're Trackstar 300,000 on Xbox Live. Add me. Race me. Like my videos. Subscribe to my channel. Watch my videos. Tell your friends to watch my videos. And in the meantime, hey, choose happiness every day. Okay? Have a great day. See you on the track.